What is up? Today's a really neat date. Pretty sure wait. Yeah, June. So it's like the 6th month, the 12th day, year 24. We got double, double, double. I don't know. It's numerically neat. All right, let's see what we got to talk about here. Okay, so it looks like the situation. I pulled out quite a few cards for the situation. So we had time going in, right? He's in the dark with his lamp. We wanted to see what was in the darkness and bring it to light, right? Like sometimes it's just time to grow. And it's like sort of been the year for that. I mean, I haven't been able to find a job in this tiny town, so like what the fuck else am I gonna do? Nobody here to fuck either. So here we are, becoming white priestesses again. There's no work. There's no dates. So we're just gonna love ourselves and just neurotically obsess over personal improvement. Okay, this is my story. We brought it to the light though. There was like an inner magic here. See, it's a wand held up in victory. Wands, you do magic with. I don't know. I'm going with it though. We're in the darkness with our lamp, and then we're bringing it to the sun. We're totally upgrading our systems, our belief systems, the heights that our mind can reach. Okay, wait. First, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I feel like, okay, I've been wanting to learn about alchemy lately because I've heard that I'm like really, really good at just naturally alchemizing things. And it kind of makes sense. My native name is like Kakawin. So Kakawin is like black and white, very yin and yang. It just looks that's what the color of transmutation is, okay? It's like from one to the other, equal sides of a whole, all right? That's really hard to explain for some reason. I was like knowing what I was thinking, and then I went to go say it, and then I was like, yeah, and I felt like I felt like Pikachu does on Pokemon, and they're like Pika, Pika, Pika. Like they don't have the words, and they're sitting there and they're like gesturing. And I was like, and this is gold. Whatever that is, we found an inner gold. We've found an inner treasure. And now we're bringing it up into this like it's like this process of integrating it into our mind body now. And this is happening at a trailblazing rate. Like this is fast changes. It's like as above, so below. All the intense energy that's been like pumped into this planet that makes it seem like it's going fucking insane. Got like people just acting fucking insane. Okay. God gave us all this energy to do this with it. We all have our own inner treasure that we can bring out. And we're literally meant to rain it down and out. It's like healing. And healing's still being done. I'm still figuring out like what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. Right? Like I want to move. No word of a lie. Like if the option came up, I would just leave. But it's like these people are sick, so it's just like, what do you do about it? Like what do you do? It's like you see it so clearly, but how do you help without being condescending? How do you help without ruining their healing path in their own time? How do you help without taking their abuse? Because they're pissed at you for not being on the same wavelength as them. But at the same time, you tried to walk away, you tried to leave, but they're fucking obsessed and won't leave you alone. They won't leave you alone. It's like their soul is like begging for fucking something from you. And you're like, I'm sitting here like praying, like, what the fuck is it? Can you just fucking tell me? Like, if there are signs and I'm missing the signs, I need to be like, I need it like really more obviously than this because I don't fucking get it. I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. How the fuck am I supposed to heal this? Right? That's not what they want. So it's like what? So that's where we're trying to bring this into the mind body. And that's where I'm honestly struggling, right? Like I'm like, Pluto. This could be Pluto and Aquarius too, right? You've got like the depths of the underworld, the deepest depths. Going sky high, Aquarius. All right. If Aquarius was a spirit animal, it would be a fucking eagle, okay? Like, I don't know. Maybe not an eagle, but it would fly pretty fucking high, okay? Okay, so my journey has been interesting, and I don't even know if I have it fully right. It's been very confusing. But I've definitely found a treasure. And now there's this whole Chiron aspect. My moon and Venus is pumping waves through with Pluto, like septiling the fuck out of me through my chart. So I don't get it. I don't even understand septiles fully yet either. So it's just like we're really trying to bring it up. We're trying to bring it up. It's like total completion of like, I know what doesn't work. I know what doesn't work. All right. I kind of get what I was doing wrong, right? I need to work extra at being grounded in order to have best discernment. And that's for me. That's not like, you know, it's not like I purposely walked into shit. Nobody does that. But at least nobody that makes sense. I'm not into it. That's all I'm saying. Was not my intent. Like how things went, totally not my intent. But I also came in really ignorant. I didn't know these people were struggling this fucking badly. So I don't like how my hair looks behind my ear. But there's this message of like I'm still not separate from them. You know what I'm saying? We're all still here and a part of a greater whole. So I know that I'm supposed to be sitting here like, what the fuck do I do about this? Boundaries don't fucking work with these people. I don't know. Let's see. What is the next recommended course of action? I should be pulling cards and asking. I'm like having a whole rant for us, right? We're a part of a collective that has made closures to certain thought patterns. And now it's like, what is the next step? Planning optimistically for the long run. Look at that. There's like a whole little mini kingdom down there. At the bottom of the hill. It's like inner riches have been found. Next course, what's it? Okay. The sun's going down. The moon is out. How is the devil card a recommended course of action? Can we clarify that? It's a continuous balance. But it's totally not realistic where I am. I still want to move. I get that I'm going to have to like cope while I'm here, but until I could find another job in another place. But like, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the collective is realizing situations that were unfair to them, right? And they're realizing that staying victim in it doesn't serve them. Like, I don't like it here. I don't like this. And this state of living and this community is not normal for me. So I'm sitting here like, what can I do to prevent this from happening again? Well, never move to another town that's under 2K. But like, these people are fucking bored and dumb. But like, yeah, I don't know. But I'm proud of you guys. Okay, no matter what's happened, I've been here with the most horrible traumatic circumstances where people did victimize me to like a very physical, real, harmful degree. And it was very traumatizing. And it took a lot to ask myself how I could be responsible to make sure it doesn't happen again. It's not easy. Okay? But we're proud people. And we like living in pride. We like being responsible and in control of our lives. And that's what that takes. That's why it's not easy, but that is exactly what it takes. It takes asking yourself what you can do differently next time to close the door on victim mentality. It's like this, bringing this inner treasure out. And now it's like looking at it with all the colors of the rainbow. Instead of black or white, it's looking at it in multiple different ways at the same time, from a very bird's eye perspective. And it's realizing that it's not personal. It's realizing that it happened to give you a treasure from it. There was something to learn from here. That's the paradoxical fucking duality of pain and pleasure. Should you go around hurting people? Fucking no. That's bad karma for you. Don't do that. You're a stupid bitch if you do. But when it happens to you, I mean, if you do it on purpose, when it happens to you, we all make mistakes, right? And we got to say sorry to our loved ones. It sucks. But like, I wish I was perfect too. Sometimes I accidentally, passively hurt somebody. Okay, we all do. But like, when somebody does something awful to you, there is a treasure in that pain that you get to take and keep. And that lesson, even though you didn't deserve it, you now have a weapon and a tool against that dark entity energy. Because it's battles of principalities, not of the flesh, right? These people are not immune to dark energies that they let control them, that get them doing these things. They're in the dark. And it takes a lot when they've hurt you to imagine what the fuck must have happened to them to make them do that to somebody else like you. And when you realize that their life must be pretty fucking shit, it makes it a lot easier. That sounded kind of like condescending, but it does. It allows room for some compassion and some grace in releasing what happened. Because vengeance belongs to God. Nobody's going to do it better. And that lesson is not going to hit as hard if it isn't God. So after that, so that you don't have to keep being subjected to this dark entity weaseling its way in to hurt you in this path that it's gotten in, you do have to learn what you can from it. Doesn't make you wrong, but it removes you from a victim mentality and it empowers you to live a better life. And I get the feeling that if we haven't done that yet, we're about to. We're very close. That's the energy in the air. Okay. That is so a Pluto Aquarius thing, right? Like the philosopher in Aquarius is literally calling everybody, and anybody with absolutely any kind of air in their chart is going to feel it there. And if they're air dominant personality, they're really feeling it. They're probably going to like lead the way in this transition that's happening for people mentally in their mind expansion journey that is going to be this next long while, because Pluto travels fucking slow. That he's trucking through a huge orbit out there, okay? Or she, whatever. I forget right now. But that is kind of a part of healing. And Pluto also has like an aspect with both my moon and my Chiron. And both of them have to do with healing. They're both 4th house Cancer for me. So Pluto does grant me some really deep, kind of hard to grasp, like healing abilities when it comes to going deep within. But yeah, once you get it, it's just like, bruh. Now, how do we bring it up, right? I guess I'm starting out a lot too, doing just blabbing about it. But yeah. Again, duality and paradoxy. Ultimately, we are our own devils and angels. Because of the fact that we can learn our lessons and prevent things from happening that badly again, we are in more control than we give ourselves credit for. And that's very powerful. And you get to heal and live this totally different high frequency life after every painful lesson. And it's like that song, that pain, you make me a believer. Wait, is that Imagine Dragons? This is the second time that song comes to mind talking about stuff like this. But we are kind of amazing, right? We're like kind of like little mini planets on the planet. And the planet has this whole magnetic force field from its, like, you know, the way it's built. I think the highest magnetic point is the outer core. I think it's like made of like iron and nickel. But it's magnetic pull. Actually, I kind of forget how it works. The magnetic pull keeps the kind of barrier around it that protects us from radiation from the sun, the solar rays. And we kind of have that within us as well. Like, we have our own magnetic core that creates our own little measurable force field. It's called an aura. It's always been called an aura, but now they've figured out that it's a real thing that they can measure with energy measuring devices. Don't know what they're called. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm like so lazy about this right now. This is why I haven't been doing a reading. My head's been like bleh lately. And apparently that's due to crazy solar flares right now too. I'm doing a reading and you should be sleeping. But anyways, the journey is, once you come out of this card reminds me of like beautiful Venus energy. Harmonizing, balancing. Harmonizing is big with this Temperance card. That's a big theme for like Libra, a ruler of Venus, a Venus theme, harmonizing and balancing. And once you're kind of here, like, look at this sort of full circle awareness. It's just like wholeness, a part of a greater whole. It's like this connectedness from being in harmony that you get from this work. And it's like emotionally we're there. We're trying to bring it up into like our mental bodies. And that is where I'm struggling, right? That is where I'm like, fuck, what the fuck am I supposed to do with what? one of the bitches fucking spreading hate and rumors about me was like fucking visiting my new place where I live today, and she literally never fucking comes here, so imagine. She might not have been. It's just like there was 2 people that don't even talk to each other saying that she was, and multiple people are like, yeah, that family's fucking nuts, totally crazy. Of course she hates you. That's how all the women in that family are. Her daughter went fucking cuckoo cuckoo on me too, so it's not like anything you do. They just like make up wild, like crazy stuff. Super weird. But if you want tea, actually, I don't know if I should get into that on my YouTube channel. Anyways, I don't know why I got even pulled into that. It had nothing to do with me in particular. It was just like they wanted a place to drink and blame me for not being able to do it where I live. Even though it wasn't even my fucking rule. I moved in because it was a fucking rule already. But yeah, no, blame me. Again, what am I supposed to fucking do with this when it doesn't even make sense? We'll get there though. This harmony is going to bring this, again, this awareness. If you start seeing that the beauty and all the little things in the world around you, which thankfully has been happening more and more and more for us again, just sticking to ourselves and being in nature periodically, regularly, the beauty comes back and it's very healing. And that is how we were designed to live. In that harmony, that is where we were designed to live. We were designed to be in awe of life in this world and aware of the divinity in even the simplest things like a fucking plant or a rock, a tree, the water, a fish, right? Like whatever it is that you're in front of, even, you know what, even your couch has a little couch spirit ruling it, right? That makes it alive in the spirit dimension. God gave us that ability. We were made in his image. Our creations have spiritual energy. In the spiritual realm, they exist there too. Whatever we make here actually exists there. So seeing the beauty and the connectedness of everything, even man-made things, is like how we were meant to live. Anyways, happy healing. I hope this gets somebody somewhere. You weren't meant to be a victim. No matter who you are, no matter what god-awful, stupid-ass things you've done, you were not meant to be a fucking victim. You were not meant to live a nasty life. You were meant to live in this harmony. I'm like stuck on this. I feel like I'm doing like repeat readings. Yep. Be sensual and notice the beauty in everything all around you. How many readings have said that? But it's true. You need to. Complete full circle again. 30-minute blab done. Sorry it was slow. I'm just mentally slow right now.